This isn't thank me time. You don't need to thank me right now. We can do that tomorrow. This song is about Helen Hunt. The first time I saw you was the day that I hit puberty. You played a beautiful girl, shunned by society. It wasn't your fault, you just smoked one laced doobie. That after-school special made me want to never do PCP. Helen Hunt, you make my heart do acrobatic stunts. You stand and face the brunt of the twister of my burning want. Helen Hunt, you know I'm mad about you. Well, I saw you naked in the water dance. It was as good as it gets in my pants, and for that I really want to thank you. Your husband's name was Hank, right? Well, my name is Hank too. Helen Hunt, you make my heart do acrobatic stunts. You stand and face the brunt of the twister of my burning want. Helen Hunt, you know I'm mad about you. Once an ex-best friend of mine, he said he couldn't see how an old and ugly actress could mean so much to me. Well, a minute later, looking down at him bleeding in the snow, I asked him who's best comedy actress. 4 years in a row it was Helen Hunt. Helen Hunt, you make my heart do acrobatic stunts. You stand and face the brunt of the twister of my burning want. Helen Hunt, you know I'm mad about you. Helen Hunt, you know I'm mad about you. Oh, Helen Hunt, you know I'm mad about you. All right, I'm going to try and play the first request. Anglerfish was the first one. Little refresher, how's that one start? What? I can do it as long as somebody tells me the first line of the song. Thank you. Yeah. Now you can start singing along with me next. I could have just kept, I'll just go. Yes, it's true that I once went through life as a guy who always had to rhyme life with strife. Yes, I've been burned and I've been spurned, and through it all my friends I've learned that love is not about whether you get stabbed, it's how slow the knife gets turned. But my friends, I found an animal who doesn't feel this pain, and my life is so much better now that I can feel the same. Yeah, you can't hate the night, you live your whole life without light. You can't hate the dish if you've only ever eaten fish, and you can't feel alone if it's all you've ever known. Yeah, the deep-sea anglerfish hasn't risen to be happy, but she has no freaking idea what else to be. The deep-sea alien anglerfish never has to find a mate. They are always there together when it's time to procreate. See, wonder guy the young invites a female on her side, and then slowly he becomes a sperm-producing parasite. And if we can say he lives at all, he lives until she dies, and until that day he literally never leaves her side. Yeah, you can't hate the night, you live your whole life without light. You can't hate the dish, you've only ever eaten fish, and you can't feel alone if it's all you've ever known. Yeah, the deep-sea anglerfish has no reason to be happy, but she has no freaking idea what else to be. For years this rule has kept me out of hopeless despair. You simply do not feel what is always there. I ask my brain to entertain that pain is the same. That if I feel it all the time, can you really even call it pain? I don't have any friends and I don't have any hair, but neither does the anglerfish, and she doesn't care. Oh, you can't hate the night, you live your whole life without light. You can't hate the dish, you've only ever eaten fish, and you can't feel alone if it's all you've ever known. Yeah, the deep-sea anglerfish has no reason to be happy, but she has no freaking idea what else to be. Oh, she has no freaking idea what else to be. Oh, she has no freaking idea what else to be. Thank you all. I think they probably only have time for one or two more songs. Turns out that it's not helpful when you guys do that. I'm gonna choose one song and then I'm gonna play Deathly Hallows. What? Are you guys saying VidCon? I don't have a VidCon song yet. No, it's not happening. There's no communication with you people. I'm gonna play a new song. You may have heard parts of it on my channel, various places. It's about quarks. Because particle physics, you know. A quark is a fundamental constituent of matter. Observed in 1968 through deep electric scatter, we found that protons were more complex than we thought. We thought they were solid particles, but they are not. Protons, in fact, are made up of 3 separate pieces. It just gets more confusing as our knowledge increases, and that is what a quark is. It's a piece of a proton, and they also make up other things, including the neutron. Oh, up, down, strange charm, top, bottom. If you don't know what a quark is, it don't matter, you still got them. And with leptons and bosons, unless something's amiss, they make up everything that we can see and that we know exists. Things made up of quarks, including protons and neutrons, are composite particles that physicists call hadrons. Many types of hadrons are theoretically described, but most exist for only very brief amounts of time. This is very educational. Quarks have electric charge, colored charge, mass, and spin. And having colored charge means they exist solely inside of other kinds of particles and cannot exist alone, which is why quarks have never been studied on their own. Oh, up, down, strange charm, top, bottom. If you don't know what a quark is, it don't matter, you still got them. And with leptons and bosons, unless something's amiss, they make up everything that we can see and that we know exists. These tiny bits of matter are part of almost everything, and there is no unified theory to make it less confusing. But the fact that we've identified that they exist at all is so remarkable that I am constantly in awe. Oh, up, down, strange charm, top, bottom. If you don't know what a quark is, it don't matter, you still got them. And with leptons and bosons, unless something's amiss, they make up everything that we can see and that we know exists. They make up everything that we can see and that we know exists. They make up everything that we can see and that we know exists. That song will be in my next album, which I'm working on.